Hey, what's up, y'all? Again, it's DJ Fanatic at soundsforproducers.com. Welcome to this episode of Making a Beat. It's basically where we put together a beat based on one of our sound packs, and this one is actually the 2019 Breakthrough Volume 1. I randomly I'm randomly chosen certain sounds. I think the first sound was right. It was pattern 1, which is like a like a lead, and then I actually use this whole drum loop here, the drum loop 2, the complete drum loop actually in the sound pack. All right, and the pack that like I mentioned is the 2019 Breakthrough Volume 1, and we chose a few things out of it. We started out with this lead, pattern 1. Not sure what that was. We actually took the MIDI from something. I think it was the synth here. But before I get into breaking a beat down, please hit that sub button as well as the bell so that we get to see the videos coming up for the channel, and also give a thumbs up if you're feeling the beat or you learned something. And appreciate the support and the subscriptions that we already have. Thank y'all for joining me. So let's jump into the beat here. Let's see. I'm gonna wrap this beat up quick too. And actually, you know what a good habit is for producers is to actually time yourself to see how much you get done in certain amounts of time. There is like a golden rule of focus for, I forgot the name of the rule, where you focus for an hour straight and then take 10 minutes off and then an hour straight or whatever. And it is clean focus, not just, you're looking in your phone or you're scrolling through IG. And then you check email, and then you watch TV, and then, or you're reading a book while you eat. It's focus energy on a specific task, like this beat right here. So anyway, I'm not going to get into like really deep philosophies on here. Let me just start producing, man. So anyway, we first started with this lead here. It's like I think it was one of the synths. I don't know. Not those. Was it keys? Nope. I'm not sure which MIDI that we got from last video. So if you know, go ahead and check the other video out, the video prior to this. And I don't know why I'm peaking already with just playing one thing. I don't know. So we started out with that, and then we added this. And then we added this. And I'm going to turn that up actually. And if it does glitch, I'll just keep resuming and just change my audio settings. I'll just have to edit the video so that way I don't, I'll spare you from the boredom. And then we added this, what was this? It's like a little bounce snare because pretty much had all the drums done. I chose a random drum loop, a complete drum loop. Drum loop 2 complete, which is this one here, but it's also broken down by sounds. So that way you don't have to use another plugin to isolate it, or put it in like, Edison, and take it apart or whatever. So this is what we came up with. So this actually came together quite nicely. So there you have it. I did a lot of crazy stuff. I got halftime, shaper box. I tried some other stuff on there, reverb, imager, and let's see what else did I do with the bells. Not much. Did delay, And for the lead, I didn't EQ it. I usually EQ everything. Drums, I did some EQing, cut some frequencies. So check out the last video, break down what I did mix wise. So let me jump into this beat and continue building it, and pretty much have all the elements we need. It's actually pretty full, and you don't want to have your beat sounding too complex. So let me see what else I'm gonna do to it. And it seems like I put that snare on the same pattern. Yeah, I was wondering why the snare was playing while that was soloed, because I didn't route the snare. So let's route it. And actually doing all, since we have audio, so make sure you route it correctly here. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. And let's label that as snare. And let's just EQ it a little bit. That's from our bonus miscellaneous one-shots. Let's cut the lows on that. I may pitch it a little bit. Cool. So notice I pitched the bounce snare a little bit, and kind of wanted that it just sounded too low for me. So I'm actually going to build a song. This is actually probably one of the least complex beats I ever made, because there's not many elements. So I'll kind of build it up a little bit and see what I'm going to do with it. So let's take out the drums here. Bounce there. Let's just move that another set of bars and copy this over actually, and then we'll add this here. Not that, this. Oh, some color. Yeah, we can use a little symbol there. Let's go to our bonus one shots. What we got? Hi-hats. Kicks. Hi-hats. What we got here? I'm trying to stick to one pack, and I don't want to use those. But if you would, you know, I would put probably like a cymbal. Well, whatever. Let's see what we got here. Bonus one shots. Hi-hats and kicks in that one. Miscellaneous content. What do we got here? We got clap, perk. I like that a lot. So let's drag that in right at the beginning. And that'd be good to use also before the beat drops. So it actually fit perfectly on a beat. I don't know if you can hear me, my bad. It actually fit perfectly on a beat, so we'll leave that. And let's route that. All route it to 6. I probably won't do much EQing with that. And that sound is in our Breakthrough Volume 2019 Breakthrough Volume 2. Let's change the tempo. Seems a little slow for me, so let's try 150. And let's undo that. There's a lot going on there. Actually, no, let's change the tempo, and then we can actually, I say actually a lot. We'll stretch these. Change the snap to grid to none. Move that out the way so I can see what's going on. And it should hold pitch. I hope so. Plop that right back there. Get in there. That's what she said. Yeah, that's better. And what we can do is just make sure, change that to stretch mode. Here, my bad, change that to stretch. Take it off of stretch mode. Just doing some change ups and see what would sound good during the verse. A lot better. And we're gonna make that unique as well. Probably drop it an octave. See what's popping. See the big difference that makes by just dropping it? I think it's 2 octaves. We're gonna make this unique as well because it's actually a different pattern. We'll see what it sounds like with that many octaves though. I like it. So we're gonna change these 2 to pattern 2. And we're going to change this to pattern 4 and this to pattern 6, and then we'll do another change up and see what that sounds like. Hey, appreciate y'all. Shout out to WXVE Beats. Appreciate the love on the YouTube channel, man, and the comment and the sub. Thank you. See, I shout y'all out, man, because definitely love this show. Support to other producers, because I know it ain't easy out here. But you know, stay true to yourself, man, and keep grinding and keep learning. So let's continue. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to do a little change up with the drums. Being that it's a whole drum loop, sometimes you can just do interesting things like this. Take it off of stretch mode. Yeah, it's off. So I'll probably just do a little loop. So I'll use a slice tool here. This might sound horrible, so if it's super whack, just give it a thumbs up anyway. Yo, did you notice how dope that sound? So when you have full drum loops like that, or even like just a kick or a snare loop, you can always like use your slice tool and kind of duplicate certain parts, and sometimes you look up like I just did and it came out dope. Now if it's horrible, use this little slip tool. The slip tool right here, you can slide the audio any way you want into another way and come up with something creative like that. That's a little tip there that a lot of producers don't utilize in FL Studio. So there's one for you. So hit that sub button if you're watching and you haven't subscribed, and you know you are. Sometimes you got to be a little hard on them because you get, you know, a lot of views and, you know, a lot of comments and thanks, man, thanks for showing me that, but they don't hit the sub button. They don't return a favor. But hey, you know, it definitely goes a long way when you show support, and it comes right back to you. I don't want to get too preachy, but there you have it. So let's continue. So here I would introduce something new or take out something. So I'll probably take the main melody. Let's take out these bells and take the main melody right here and bring that over. Kind of lighten it up a bit. And I think I'm still on half beat. So let's see what this sounds like. Oh, my bad. Actually, I took out the wrong part. So Take out these bells and bring over pattern 7 here. Come on, pattern 7. There we go. Very nice. So with these out, I'll probably take these out, and with this we'll make unique. And this is all you're doing. You're taking what you had before and just kind of changing things up a little bit to make the beat sound a little more complex than it actually is. And, you know, little breakdowns here and there. You can do drops like right here and take out certain sounds. I may do that for the second verse, but what am I going to do with this? Probably just change the octaves. So let's Control A and Control Up arrow and see what it sounds like. Why does that sound so low? Oh, it's because what I did with the reverb. So let's turn you up. I want it high. You know, you can do when it sounds a little off, you can always go to none and actually bring it over just a smidget and see what it sounds like. A little more and see what that sounds like. Actually, I'll probably make that unique and make that even lower. Let's see what that sounds like. Dope. Dope. See what happens when you try different things, man? It's crazy. might try and do some. Almost forgot I was recording. I might try to do something a little different for this verse. Already did, but a little more changes. More changes for the second part of the verse. Because I took out the drums here, did a couple pauses here. Maybe I'll take out that and take out that. Anyway, let's see what that sounds like. I could introduce another sound. I got 3 melodies going. The drums, there's a lot going on with the drums, so I don't want to make it too complex. You want to leave space for the artist, because this is intended for an artist, so you want to keep in mind with your music not to go too ham with all the different melodies or drums, because sometimes you have so many drums going on and it just sounds too full. You know, you need to leave space for the imagination for the artist, and I struggled for that for years. Trust me, I'm the type of guy that would have probably all the way up to 40 tracks full of sounds, and or 100 of these full of sounds, and it's just overkill, man. I mean, it's different if you're doing like something like for a movie, a trailer, or like score music for a film. Also like for stuff that's not intended for an artist, like EDM, you can really get crazy with layered, multiple complex sounds. But house music, you know, stuff that's not intended for an artist, really. Where it's just like instrumental, you can just go ham with it. But this is more urban, hip hop, whatever. So let me stop talking. Hopefully that makes sense. But let's finish up this last part of the verse. I'm gonna do a little change up here, just some triplets of the bounce snare, and we're gonna do 1/3 beat. And I was gonna mention, if you notice, the drum loop actually has an 808 in it. That's why I didn't add an 808, so just in case you were wondering. And we're gonna bring this down in pitch. That's cool, we can do that. But I want to do some panning as well, so here we go. There we go. Nice. So that's a little trick you can do. And it's too noisy right here, so I might take out the drums. That way we highlight the snare roll. I like with the riser, so we'll leave the riser. Let's save that, and we're pretty much done with the beat. I think I'm gonna do a fade out for this beat, so we can keep that like that, and keep that like that. And I might even just take this and put the little snare roll there. And what pattern is that anyway? That's pattern 11. We'll leave the snare roll in there as a little Easter egg. You know, in your beats, you can always add little Easter eggs like that, just in the last chorus. You know, I've done that with intros. I've done that with choruses. You know, all different places. You know, it's your special signature that you want to do to the beat. And remember to be unique. That was bars right there. Put something special in the beat and be unique. Don't worry, that's why I'm not a rapper, y'all. But it did rhyme though. So yeah, it's pretty much wrapped up. So let me see what I'm gonna do. So let's do a fade out. To do that, you can right click, create automation clip on the master fader. And let's see. Scrunch that up. There's a quick little way. We're just going to do a little 4-bar. And drag that over. And this is a quick little 4-bar. My bad. Fade out. This is probably one of the simplest beats I've ever made. I don't know. It's pretty dope. It came together nicely. I don't know. I could do a little more to it. I may not. But it's pretty decent. It's not bad. So if you think it's bad, my apologies. But if you're feeling it, show your support. So let me loop this area and kind of look what I want to do with mixing and some mastering or whatever. So hopefully it won't crash on me. Let me save it now because I'm shooting video and now I'm going to start loading up some serious stuff. So why do I have glitch? Oh, the ending of the last video, I chose glitch 2 to do something crazy with. So that was funny. So if you didn't watch the last 10 seconds of the last video of this beat, check it out. So not much to do mixing wise. Got your levels straight, did some panning and some stereo separation. Of course I did some plugins. Everything's EQ'd and kind of honed in to where I want the frequencies. And lastly, I'm just gonna do some mastering. I can use the maximizer, but I'm gonna show you my method that I'm currently using. First gonna get Neutron by Ozone. Excuse me, by Isotope. I said Ozone. Isotope right here. What I usually do, hopefully this video won't crash, because you know how FL can only, well, your processor can only take but so much, because when I'm shooting video with the video software, it sometimes bugs out. But anyway, let's continue. I use the track assistant and then make adjustments. Turn it on. My bad, let's turn it on. And it'll jitter a little bit while it's deciding what to do. And from here, it chooses some presets or whatever. I kind of make my adjustments as I go across left to right, based on its assumptions, and just kind of use your ear. huge difference that we have going on. This is before, and this is after. Okay, so now that I have that going, let's save that. And what else I use is Ozone 7. Sometimes I'll separate the drums and sounds onto its own, route it to its own track, and then process it that way, and then send those two group tracks into this mastering sequence. But it depends on the beat, but this is what I usually do. You can also, what do you call it? Use the maximizer and the Fruity Limiter. You don't have to have fancy stuff to master your beats. Trust me. Once you learn the stuff that you have and like totally know what every knob does, or just know some key things that make your beat stand out, definitely study it. Because I actually made I wouldn't say bad habit, but I would often move on to stuff that was out of my league and didn't really understand it. But you know, use what you have, definitely, and learn from it. So anyway, what am I doing? Oh yeah, so we're maximizing this beat. Mastering this beat. What I'm doing is, yeah, my bad. I keep forgetting I'm recording video. I use some tape saturation, kind of blend things together. I went through the dynamics for compression. This is a multi-compressor. It has different bands that you can compress. I did very light compression on that because Neutron's compressing the first instance of the sound audio chain. Next, I use Imager. I'm kind of narrowing, making the sub more narrow so the bass is straight up and down. If you notice, it's, see that? It's a straight line. Then I'm kind of narrowing the mid lows. You can always adjust these frequencies, but for this beat I'm gonna leave it as same. Sometimes you want to go all the way up or all the way down just to hear how it sounds. And I strongly recommend you use some really good headphones or studio monitors when, you know, watching these videos. So let me continue. Alright, if you notice, the processing is insane right now. I'm not using the audio settings for my interface, so that's probably why. I'm using a different setting I just randomly chose. And then I'll just, in the last final stage of the chain is the maximizer. And I would choose which one of these and kind of look at the ceiling. Let's see if we can do it before this program shuts down on me. So let's save that and pray that I can finish this video. feeling on this beat is that everything is too loud and I want the drums to stand out more. So we'll bring everything down but the drums just a tad. And now we'll see what's popping. Yo, processor's screaming right now. So let's bring that down. That still want the drums to stand out more. We got a little peaking there, so I'm trying to avoid that. Cool. So we'll jump back in here and finish up the mastering before this video shuts off on me. I don't feel like changing my audio settings, so that's why I'm still just gunning it right now. So next you'll focus on mastering volume. I usually keep the ceiling at 0, but you know, for other things you might want to like -3 or -6. It depends what you're doing. So we'll just leave that as 0 for now. Alright, and I was focusing on the RMS level. So this is before without Ozone 7. And this is after. So my bad if it's super distorted in the video. It's only because my video recording software, probably I have the volume up too loud on that. So if it's distorting, it's because I didn't compensate for this mastering that I didn't plan to do in a video. Just wanted to show you some more of my process. So that's it. That's a wrap. Definitely made a quick video and finished up this beat. It's pretty simple. I think it came out pretty dope. It's nothing too complex here, nothing too fancy, but hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you're feeling it. Again, it's DJ Fanatic at soundsforproducers.com. We got the loop packs up there available for y'all. All these different loop packs. They're, I believe, right now they're $19.99. So grab one for the weekend. You know, have fun and create some dope music. And follow us on Instagram as well. You know, we definitely repost your beats that you make with our packs. So, you know, we always love to show love. And oh yeah, make sure you sub. Hit the subscription button. You know, if you're feeling the videos and you're learning things and you just want to show your support, definitely appreciate it. Also, click the bell so you get to see more videos that we have coming, and give it a thumbs up. It's been a wrap. It's been a night. And yeah, next we'll probably just, randomly choose a different loop to start with, and maybe I can show you some cool tricks. And if you want to learn something, definitely put it in the comments, something that you can use improvement on, or something that you like to see, that way you can focus on it and hopefully help you out. So signing out. Peace. Keep making dope music. Can't believe the video actually stayed on. Thank you, laptop.